With its muscular, angular sheet metal, it's hard to believe we once described the Hyundai Santa Fe as having spooky front-end styling. While the old model continued to place near the top of our ultimate car rankings in its twilight years, the Santa Fe had room for improvement. As the recipient of a dramatic redesign, the fifth generation of the Hyundai Santa Fe appears to address many of our criticisms, starting with its styling. The changes go well beyond simple cosmetics, though, and we've detailed the most significant differences between the old and new Hyundai Santa Fe, so you can decide if it's worth springing for the 2024 model. Although its profile is familiar now, the previous fourth-generation Santa Fe's Euro-esque silhouette was significantly tauter and more streamlined than the rather bland third-generation SUV it replaced. Attractive wheel options endowed the discontinued Santa Fe with a bit more road presence. Plastic body cladding over the wheel arches offered some rugged appeal, although almost everything else about non-XRT Santa Fe SUVs telegraphed a preference for on-road driving. The earlier Hyundai Santa Fe's wheelbase measured 108.9 inches, and its overall length was 188.4 inches. Height came out to 66.3, 67.3 inches, depending on trim. Hyundai went for a more rugged look for the fifth-generation 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. Prominent wheel arches complement its blocky body. Gloss black pillars grant a floating roof aesthetic that stretches from the front to the rear of the SUV. Rolling on 18, 20, or 21-inch multi-spoke wheels, the fifth-generation Santa Fe has the curb appeal of a concept car. Unlike the previous XRT model, the off-road-ready version of the new Santa Fe rolls on all-terrain tires and benefits from an extra 1.3 inches of ground clearance over the standard model's 7.0 inches. The 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe's wheelbase has grown to 110.8 inches, and its length has stretched to 190.2 inches. New models are taller too, standing at 67.7, 69.7 inches depending on trim. We found it difficult to look past the fourth-generation Hyundai Santa Fe's toothy grille. The wide-mouthed fascia incorporated the lower headlights in the grille's frame, a look that could hardly be described as elegant. Squinty, pointy upper headlights added yet another busy element to the SUV's front end. At night, the sets of headlights combined to make a T-shape when illuminated. The lower front bumper featured more kinks and angles, not only emphasizing the outgoing Santa Fe's width, but also adding a dash of sportiness to its visage. Its width measured 74.8 inches, and the front track was 64.8 inches. The letter H serves as the predominant motif for the 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe's front fascia. Even though the new SUV rides on a unibody platform, its squared-off nose recalls old-school body-on-frame utes. The split headlight design is gone, replaced by new H-pattern LED headlamps that can greet the driver with a walk-up animation. The H shape is duplicated across the entirety of the Santa Fe's lower bumper, split by the license plate mounting point. Those who aren't required by their state to use a front license plate can enjoy a body color H that dominates their Santa Fe's front end. Hyundai claims a slippery drag coefficient of just 0.29, a figure that defies the Santa Fe's blocky form. The 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe didn't get any wider than the previous model, so its width stays the same at 74.8 inches. The front track also carries over at 64.8 inches. We praised the old Hyundai Santa Fe's interior for its upscale design and materials. Still, the button-heavy center console aged poorly as the automaker shifted to interior layouts featuring more touch-capacitive controls. We noted that the Santa Fe's front and second rows offered generous legroom for passengers, and that the cargo area was on par with but not better than its rivals. Every model came equipped with dual USB ports in the front and second rows, and upper trims came with wireless charging. Other upscale features included a 12-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, a 360-degree camera, and phone as key functionality. Smart Park was available too,